And here we are. We abruptly cut in to one of the best live shows going today, or so I claim. And that's what we're going to run with. I'm going to scratch my nose because it itches, and I'm going to do it on camera because, frankly, I don't care. You're watching, if I can cue it up and be a professional, which is, of course, Sketching Past Midnight Live, the place for all things comics, sci-fi, horror, fantasy, pop culture, and everything in between. And the place where we talk about things that go bump in the night, and in particular, the biggest bumper of them all, Wildcat. I don't have any exciting, thrilling, cryptid news, weird news ready for you, but I have big plans. I always have big plans. I'm always advocating these big plans, and I'll hit you with them soon. I've been working on the format of the show. Been working on some bells and whistles and all these fascinating things. Hopefully my face isn't too grotesque to have to endure. I mean, I think this looks fairly pleasant. I hope you find it the same. But, isn't it always alarming when you go to see somebody's face for the first time, or you've not seen their face in a while, and you're so used to hearing the audio of them speaking, and then you're alarmed to see that the voice does not match the face. Well, hopefully these two things combined makes a good CB Smallwood. But having said that, that brings me to my next point, which is I am CB Smallwood. I'm missing a dot. Here, let's try this. I'm going to fix this live on there. I need another dot. I just learned this recently. I'm the world's worst writer, but I can learn. Let's try this again. There we go. I got that other dot in there. C.B. Let's see. C.B. Smallwood, the host of Sketching Past Midnight Live. So we're going to have some fun things lined up. Nothing major. Just mostly me talking and me drawing. I guess, well, that's probably it. But I do have a question of the day to hit you all with to answer. I'll go ahead and let you all get acquainted with the question. And the question is, where do you want to be with your art/comics, and what do you feel is holding you back? Okay. Where do you want to be with your art/comics, and where and what do you feel is holding you back? Now, it doesn't have to be art and comics. It could be whatever you're passionate about, or that type of thing. Insert your favorite hobby, insert your chosen career, your chosen path in life. Where do you want to be with that thing, and what do you feel is holding you back? So that is the question of the day. I will, of course, bring this up later on, give you all a chance to get acquainted. Now, I'm still kind of getting used to the new setup. It takes me 10 minutes to set it up. I got this camera right here. I got a camera back there. I got, probably shouldn't talk about all the, the bells and whistles because it ruins the magic. But I have to summon the dark elves to get the purple light working. I have to get my paper ready, my pens ready, and put them in certain places, and, and I have to get water ready. Now, this was tea, and I drank all the tea, and now there's ice, and then I filled it with water. Not just any water, but Cumberland Gap water. Okay, which is delicious. I'm going to be doing a new intro for the show, new little bits put in the show. I'm actually going to put some effort into it, and I'm going to have fun. I feel like when I give you all good stuff, I feel more confident. When I feel more confident, I think it's going to be more fun. So with that said, let's go and try to get ready to head on over to the art board, because it is now sketching time. It's sketching time! Fingers, please! Okay, so now we made it over to the art table. I didn't have to run. Uh-oh. Hang on, let me deal with the echo. All right. So I fixed the echo. It's not, my setup's not quite perfect. I don't know why I'm doing this gesture. Don't think it's anything Reddit related, because I promise you it's not. It's a gesture that has existed long before Reddit and in all the darker Reddit. No, I'm not a frequent flyer of Reddit, because it seems like anytime I try to go to post on there, um, it's like it's heavily regulated, surprisingly, and you can't just post. You got to like and comment on other people's posts, and so you're kind of like in a posting purgatory before you can even get started. So I've got my handy dandy Marvel Comics, a thing, assortment of stuff. I think the last time I did a stream, I just kind of threw these in here because I was trying to pick up and clean up and Cooper's way, because this is some of my good stuff. Now, of course, we've seen the Batman, the Knightfall Batman that I've been inking, and then the Bane. I haven't done anything to it pretty much since the last song. I did sketch this out a little bit more, and I guess I lied a little bit. I did blacken that. Then, of course, I get a call in the middle of the show. Let me type. I'm going to type and tell her streaming. Hopefully she'll get the hint. There we go. All right, got a thumbs up out of that. She understood. All right, let's answer some questions before we get started. Questions, comments, all the like. Salzar here. He says, I want to be where the goggles are. I want to see them and see them goggling. Awesome. Hey, CB, is that a homeopathic tea then? No, it was originally a Wendy's tea. I just like it because it's good and sweet, just what a diabetic needs. But I'm not diabetic. I just have a sugar problem. Okay, that could kill me if I go crazy with it. But I guess that's true with anybody. If you overindulge in anything. There was once a contest, like, gosh, I don't know how long ago it was, 10 years ago, where they had a water drinking contest and somebody drunk themselves to death on water. True story. The Spain Comics writes, I had kind of a falling out with my artist on our comic book, so it's dead in the water. Meanwhile, I'm working on a Southern Gothic novel. Very nice. I hate that when things go sour like that. It's like usually it's very unexpected. Well, in my case, I'm a bit of a goof. I don't read social cues well. I hope I've documented that really well on this channel. I don't read social cues really well. I don't, understand social interactions when I'm involved. If when I watch other people, I can tell you all about them and stuff like that, and everything, and where this went wrong and that went wrong. But once I'm involved in an equation, it all goes out the window. And so sometimes I cause myself and others unintentionally more problems than being helpful. So I usually end up kind of keeping my distance so as not to cause harm. Which I'm not saying that's your situation. I just keep bringing up, made me think of that. But it's always a shame when these relationships sour, because even though people drive me crazy, I also love humans. It's a love-hate relationship, and the last thing I ever want to do is just want things to go downhill. So I feel you, buddy, but it's cool. that you're working on this Southern Gothic novel. Salazar writes, I'll need to run for a second, headed to a support group. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad that you hopped in. Okay. We still on for Friday. Yes. We'll do Friday. I'm sorry I haven't messaged you yet. I was trying to see how things line up. If anything changes, I will let you know. We need to work on the time. If it's possible, I'd like to shoot for Friday night, sometime Friday night. The later is better. Kentucky time. Hey, CB, what rock and roll T-shirt you wearing today? I am wearing a Spider-Man T-shirt. It's pink. It was originally made to look faded because kind of like some weird retro thing, and it just got even more faded when I own it. And for some reason, all my cool T-shirts, all the ones that I love, somebody's washing my clothes and like maybe they're getting too happy with the bleach, but they end up with holes in them. And that sucks. I don't like that. Whoever you are washing my clothes. All right, we're caught up. So all I'm doing is just kind of getting my brain situated and just pulling out random things. Why don't I just pour them out here over on the table? But yeah, I'm fairly excited with new format things and stuff like that. The video that hopefully that you just saw, if the audio and stuff was good. I did that all in guitar. I used a public domain royalty free drum track, but that was my guitar, bass, and metal singing. And I edited a somewhat public domain video with a little bit of Godzilla mix because why not? Godzilla is very cool. I tried my best to turn down the audio on this sucker because I know it's loud, but I can't tell you why that is. And that's just how I roll. Maybe I can. No, that's too much light. That's okay. Get my pens ready. The Spain comic says, "Oh, cool! I like Spidey." In reference to my Spider-Man shirt. Spider-Man. All right, here we are. And what I could be doing as I'm getting this all set up, I just want to remind everyone of the question of the day. Feel free to answer it if you're so inclined in the chat or in the comment section down below. And or even if you're watching the replay and you just want to contribute, because I like reading these things and I guess other people like to read that stuff too. Shake my ink. What time means marinate on that? So the question is, where do you want to be with your art/comics, and what do you feel is holding you back? What do you feel is holding you back? Now, this isn't going to be a long live stream. As soon as I see a car pull in the driveway, I'm bolting. I'm getting the heck out of the Dodge. Out of the Dodge. Get the ink down. Yeah, looking good. I need some scrap paper, though. Maybe I'll use what I used last time. Scrap paper procured. All right, so I'll answer the first part of this question. Get started. What time a random fly flies into frame? We always love that. Where do I want to be with my comics, with my art, with the whole general career thing? Where do I want to be with it?
want to be successful. I can tell you that much. I want to be successful. And I want the camera to be steady. I would very much like for that. But yeah, I want to be successful. And how do I define success? I want to have some comics completed out there in the world for people to read and to enjoy. I want to make money drawing for a living, and in particular, making comics. I want to be, I want that to be my sole method of making money. And let me pull this Poe out a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, and I want to be able to get to where I can meet monthly schedules and that whole business. I want to improve as an artist. I want to be good. I want to be really good. I want to get tighter with my cross hatching and feathering and all those wonderful things. Can't even see what I'm drawing. Sorry. I want to get better with dealing with people, not get so overwhelmed with stuff. I want to make sure that everyone feels like they're treated with respect or dignity. Getting ink all over my hand, but that's fine. I guess that comes with it. Okay, let's see here. Probably should have better penciled this thing before I started inking it. But I don't roll like that. I need to roll like that though, because that's how you make mistakes. And once you have to go white out stuff, then it's a pain in the butt. Let's see. Answer a few questions, comments. Dave writes, I want to make more pages, but it just seems like I have less hours to work these days. I hear you. I hear you on that. I think we all want to make more pages, or I assume so. And it's like the only way you can get good too. You got to make more pages. Well, what that, I'm just saying. I guess I'm mostly talking to myself, type of thing. Hey, Landon, good to have you here. It's good to have you all here, by the way. I've not said that already. He says, hey, CB. Hello, good sir. I actually went snooping on your channel, and I went through a couple of your music videos. Very cool. I like the one where you did a music video where you're laying down in some weeds, some flowers, and you're doing a semi-grunge rock type of song. Forgive me if I've got the labeling a little off on it. And it was really cool. It was really cool. I liked it. Very well done. He writes, how's it going, dude? It's going pretty good. I'm excited about the prospects of this channel. I feel like I got some cool ideas of what I want to do, which I've had them before, but now I've added even more things. I'm going to try to get a little bit more disciplined with what I do with this show thing. Yeah, because I want to make sure that when people watch this, that they are thoroughly entertained. I don't know I accomplish it from time to time, but I want to do a better job at it. And I'm just in a fairly good mood at the moment. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but for those that are watching live, everyone that's watching the replay, or for someone that's just got lost on the internet and they just happened on this video for some weird reason, I do have an Indiegogo going on, and we've raised $675, I think, on the Wildcat Anthology comic featuring 6 different creative teams doing 6 awesome stories. And that's a very ugly looking line that I brought there about this character of mine named Wildcat. And it all, starts with basically there's this castle that exists in this land between dreams and nightmares and waking and not waking and a different reality and that sort of thing. And there is this guy, the evil Dr. Terror, and he's got Wildcat in his custody. He's got him captured. The Jawa knots, these Jawa looking things, are wheeling Wildcat into the castle, into this dark, foreboding place for who knows what reason, which the reader will later learn it's for him to be experimented on, to be interrogated as to the location of the as Cunny Shigorn, a mysterious device of unknown origins. No one's really for sure what this thing does, but it does something. It's very powerful. It's a thing that, can basically make the impossible possible, the possible impossible, to make reality dreams and dreams into reality, to make the probable improbable, the improbable probable, and everything in between. And why it does it is anyone's best guess. Let's see. But anyway, that anthology, it's an 80 plus page book. It's going to be filled with that's 80 pages of comic material up front. And the plus pages is whimsical ads, probably some biographies, whatever, about the artist involved with the book, the writers, creative teams, that sort of stuff. And I already said whimsical ads, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. Trying to find my other little fountain pen doodler buddy. Where is he at? Why is he not here? Where'd you go? There he is. Roger, hush. It ain't no big deal. I'm not talking. I'm just talking to the people. Okay? Yeah, it's all good, buddy. You've got us secure, little dog man. Let's see. Let's answer some comments. Thanks for checking that out, man, in reference to Landon's awesome YouTube channel, which he does music, he does art, he does horror, he does everything. That was my first solo album I wrote and produced myself. Appreciate you checking that out. I haven't been doing music lately, but at some point in the future, we'll keep doing music. I don't want to be one of these. You ever have those people like, yeah, keep doing it, buddy, keep doing it. No, I don't mean it like that. Where I'm just kind of throwing it out there. You're super talented. Stick with it. No, you're actually really good, and stick with it. I guess what I'm trying to say is like you need to do new music sooner than later. You've got talent, and you need to share that with the world. It's really cool. Well, pick it up again and put out more music. Excellent. CB, post your campaign in the description of chat. Okay, I guess I'll do that like after the show is what I'll do. I'm so professional when I put these things together. I'm wildly renowned for my professionality. And surely the ink can dry. I guess that's what you get for just holding it idle. Let me get my pen in this thing. Just trying to get it right. There we go. How you doing, CB? Well, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Sorry for twisting things sideways and all that good stuff. It looks smooth to me, sort of. Oh boy. All right, let me be quiet for a second. I'll answer your question. I'm entering the danger zone. Just picture highway to the danger zone. But that's going to be. Oh, yep, it's about what I figured. Highway to the danger zone. It's not perfect, but you know, it's actually a little bit better than what it was. But the whole arcing bit could have been a little bit smoother. Look at that. Yeah. I know how to ink. Take that, Inkers Worldwide. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. No, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm fairly psyched about the show. I've mentioned that before about the things I'm going to do. I'm going to possibly create a new intro for the show. You may ask why, and I say why not. I'm going to, as you've seen already, I got a sketching type video, which is basically just let people know that I'm getting ready to go sketching on the old sketching table, which is where we're at now. I honestly don't know why I got this board here for. I just keep this stuff attached and like to pack things places, that sort of deal. Okay. I got my scratchies, but anyway, so I got that stuff going on. I'm thinking about doing like an intro video thing. I've got ideas for that as well, and I'm also going to be introducing a new element where I will be talking about maybe like cryptids and things like that. Other than just the usual breaking news, it'll actually go somewhere with it that's kind of interesting. And don't want to say too much just yet, because I'm still putting the bells and whistles together. But I like, I'm the type of guy that when MySpace was around, I learned a lot about reverse engineering and making things do things that they're not supposed to do, but it works anyway. I'm pretty good at that. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see here. What am I doing? Where am I inking? No, it will not. Will not be inking right here. The Lion Tiger Man 23 writes, "Hey CB, how are you going, man? But the questions you posed earlier, self-discipline is the thing that's holding me back." And let's go back to the banner and comments. Let me get rid of that comment right quick. The question of the day that I asked everyone is this: where do you want to be with your art/comics And what do you feel is holding you back? Now, it doesn't have to be art or comics. It could be anything that you're passionate about and your chosen career, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you're a hitman and you're down on your run because everyone you're trying to take out kind of gets away, and you're kind of disappointed about that, you know. And if you happen to be a hitman, you know, I don't necessarily approve of your lifestyle, but I'm not going to criticize you anyway at a risk of my own safety. But if you happen to have extra money laying around, there is a really awesome campaign that I would love for you to check out, Mr. Hitman. And with all that Las Vegas money, all that East Coast money that you may have at your display, at your pleasure, please consider this, okay? Oh, I busted some eardrums. And what time I was at it, I messed up one of the most important parts of the drawing, which was, of course, the face, because I started using this to ink with instead of a freaking pen. I was just like, you know what? I think I left a line out, so I'm going to go ink it. And now it's like the damage is done. It's done. It's done, son. Yeah, well, that's what I get. That's what I deserve. But going back to the question, and it was where I want to be. So I told everybody basically I just want to be successful, making money, putting comics out there for people to read, and getting better at my art, and meeting a monthly schedule, be able to make monthly comics. That is what I want to be doing. Where's me one of these pens here? Let's see if this works. Well, I don't like that one. Throw him away. I love these pens, these Sharpie S gels. I feel like they do a pretty good job, which they're starting to run dry, and then you run into trouble there because it's like you know, if you're inking and you know, that sort of thing, you want your ink to just come out and not start and stop and that sort of thing, you know. Or at least for me. Maybe more pro inkers are like they got techniques for the start and stop business. I just want things to do what they're supposed to do. Anyway, so that's what I want. But the thing that's holding me back, that's the thing I didn't mention before. I think Lion Tiger Man hit the nail on the head when he said that in reference to himself. I think that it was his own self that was holding him back, and I have the same problem. I am my own worst enemy because you know lots of head games, lots of things dealing with self doubt and that sort of thing. You know, not making things a priority when I should be. Because, I'm not a comic book professional or anything like that, but in my opinion, for what it's worth, I feel like if you're going to try to make it a career, you got to take it serious, And there's times when I think about the the quality of my seriousness, and I weigh myself and find myself lacking, and thus I must be cast back because I'm a mere minnow amongst like catfish and bass and great white sharks. But I want to be a great white shark. I want to be one of the fearsome predators of the comic book sea. But to get there, I have to put in the effort. I have to put in the time and the dedication. And that's something that, more than making these videos, that I need to really get down and underscore, take serious, get it done in a hurry. And that was some sloppy ink I just did just then, but getting too happy, too involved in my conversation, focusing like I should. So, that's what's holding me back is myself. Now, there are external forces that do hold me back, but all of you that are pursuing your endeavors, whether it be comics or movies, television, novels, professional wrestling, I don't know, doesn't matter, music, there's always something externally that's holding you back. But at the end of the day, there's so many examples in the world of people that said, no, 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 that's not going to fly with me. I'm going to still make my dream happen. External forces, you're not going to be the thing that holds me back. And they make it happen. They make it happen. It's like, with enough pressure and enough time, you take coal and make it into a diamond. You take steel forged in a fire, you're going to get a blade if that's what you're aiming for, and work toward, And I'm saying to all of you, in my opinion, that's what we all should do, is forge ourselves in the fire. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to burn. It's going to hurt. But when we come out at the end of it, we were just a raw piece of metal, raw piece of steel. And we got rid of all the impurities. And then we were forged into steel. We were flattened, and it was painful. It was being reshaped into something new. Reshaping into the thing that we were meant to be. Or even if we were not meant to be, that's what we became, at a sure force of will. And in my case, the goal is to be a comic book artist. I see people that start out at my same level or something like that, and then they quickly pass me up. They move on to bigger and greater things, as they should. I look on as they ascend to the heavens, as they stand on piles of hard-earned cash, and on the shoulders of those that hold them up, deservedly so. And I look on up at these people, and I was like, I wish that was me. But wishing will not get you there, will it? It's the doing. It's the doing that gets you there. And big chunk of the doing is managing your time, trying to maximize your time, get the most out of that time, do something with that time. Are you creating? Are you making something? Are you putting something out in the world? Are you sharing it with people? And I throw these things out not at my audience, and I say that respectfully in the word audience, because I'm not big wig or anything like that. But No. These things aren't really so much directed at you as they are more toward me, you know, because I need reminders of what I need to be doing, what I should be doing. And that is drawing comics, making comics, doing what I'm doing now with these pieces right here, you know, like I'm trying to draw more stuff that people are familiar with, put it out in the world. So you'll be like, oh, wow, that's a cool looking Batman. Who drew that? Well, that was C.B. Smallwood that drew that. Everybody knows that. He draws a killer looking Batman. He sure does, doesn't he? I wonder what else he got. Oh, he's drawing this Wildcat character. Wildcats? You mean Jim Lee's? No, not Jim Lee's Wildcat. I mean Wildcat. Oh, you mean DC's Wildcat, the one that's a boxer, got the whiskers. No. Not DC's Wildcat. And they also own Wildcats, so they'll be coming after me soon. No. This is CB Smallwood's Wildcats. Whole different thing. Whole different. Okay. I like how it's coming together. There's some things I could have done better. Should have, could have done better. But not too bad. Not too bad, I think. Instead of switching my tools regularly like I should, I end up using one thing to do everything with that, because you don't want to use one tool for every single line that you put on the paper. There is a comic book professional who will remain nameless, who has a successful, very well funded comic book crowdfunding campaign, and gorgeous artwork and everything like that. And it's the second large Indiegogo that he's ever done. And like I was looking at it, and his advertisement for the book he's got, he shows the cover. It's a pan from down to up, and I was looking at the inks, and he used the same pen to ink the whole thing. So all the cross hatching and line work and stuff like that, it's all the same width, which was like, I mean, it looked good. Oh, it really did look good, but I felt like it could look better if he would just change up his the lengths on stuff. But again, I'm not a professional inker. This is just my opinion of looking at the guy's work. He's a former DC artist, and he's really good. He's a really good artist. I remember thinking, like, come on, dude. You really needed to change up your pens. Don't use the same stuff. Because I feel like your drawing would look so much stronger if you just embrace different pens and different brushes and nibs and stuff. I'm sorry, guys, you didn't even see what I was inking. That's terrible. So to answer my question, what holding me back is me is holding me back. Let's get the answer some questions. Shoot, I'm way behind. Okay. I will try to do that. I may do that after the show or something like that. I got to, because I'd have to pull it up on my phone and all this stuff. I'm using my phone right now um, to film and stuff like that. And this is a spur of the moment thing, but I'll try to be better prepared. Let's see. Just Paying Comics writes, "Hey CB, it's cool to add some of the cooler pinups like the ones by Marshall Lee and the other one by Will Avenger." Oh yeah. I need to start sharing those. Will Avenger did an awesome Wildcat, as well as Marshall Lee did an awesome Wildcat, and I may have to do like a new fan art video. I got a couple more pieces to add to the collection. I love that stuff. And I think what I'll end up doing is, I may put those in the anthology comic. Yeah, think about that. So that'll be pretty cool. I got all kinds of these notifications popping up on my phone. Very distracting. Landon writes, thank you for that encouragement, CB. That means a lot to me. Well, you're welcome. I mean, it's the truth. You are genuinely talented. You've got a good voice, and the music and everything is really, really tight, really right. It's good stuff. I didn't. I still need to check out the one music that on the live stream that you was referring to earlier, and but I didn't see it on your channel, so I'll have to look it up. He says, Dave writes, here's CB's link to the anthology. Let's see. Dang it. I wonder if there's like some weird thing where it's preventing people from posting the thing. I need to figure out how to make people amends and stuff like that. Jeremy writes, hello, CB. I'm glad that you're here, buddy. I haven't seen you in a bit. I'm just here talking about life, comics. I'm talking about, I forgot what I was talking about, but it was something about pursuing your dreams and goals. And the things I want to do with this channel, yada, 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 and all that stuff. Really good to see. I usually see you, we see each other in other live chats and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, there's Jeremy. I haven't seen him in them forever. I'm glad that you're here. Lion Tiger Man says, copy and paste. Landon says, dang, that's loud, but that's still cool. And that's in reference to that campaign video for the Indiegogo for the Wildcat Anthology comic that I played, which is at $675 as we speak. And hopefully, maybe some merciful soul will take pity on us. And yes, I say us, all 10 of us that's worked on this book. And back it today, please, because it's 80 pages. It's filled with fun and action and fun. Emphasize the word FUN because that's what it is. It is on Indiegogo. One issue that could be causing the start and stop could be your ink. I would recommend trying a fountain pen ink. They are made to flow better with fountain pens and not clog up the music. Thank you. Noodler's Black Magic. It's real black and doesn't clog. Also, you can use it to refill brush pens like this one, I would assume. Very cool. Which can do with regular India ink. Hey, all. Great art, CB. Thank you, Abe. And great art from you as well. Abe Sapien is one of the contributors, and quite a few of the people in the chat also are contributors to the Wildcat Anthology comic, and he did a 8-page anthology story with let me get my names right, with professional inker extraordinaire Peter Palmiotti, also a story based off of Lucifer Storm story that he contributed, as well as Allison McMillan. Am I pronouncing Allison's last name right? She's going to be doing the gray tones for that story. It turned out really great. I'm heading out. Take care and stay drawing. All right, you too, bud. You too. I really appreciate you dropping in. It's awesome. Drop that Wildcat link. I will try. Hello, all. Give me a wrench and I'll drop it. See, it's like I click by the name in this thing. I think what I have to do is I have to go to YouTube and give people wrenches. Okay. How about I try this? I'll play ins like, I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm going to show you again. It's probably not very professional, but I'm pretty happy with the video. And what time this video plays, I'll be throwing out wrenches or something like that. So I will be right back, okay? I promise. I promise I'm going to be back.
It's getting time. Gonna be asleep.
All right. I did it. I pulled it off, gang. I added 3 moderators. I just started slinging moderators left and right, throwing wrenches every which way. So hopefully it works. Like for some reason you can't like do it through StreamYard, and I guess I understand why. And I had to go pull up YouTube on the desktop to make that happen. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see here. Here. Where am I at on these comments? A true friend of mine. Told me I'm not credited on the Indiegogo page. Let's see. Well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Message either me or Peter Pomyati, and then we'll fix it. Okay. Just honestly, this is gonna sound terrible, Sideburns, but I don't know your real name. I got you on Facebook. I just know you as Sideburns. So send me your real name. Landon writes, Enclave Soul is more metal. Also, that was a collaboration. Oh, very cool, very cool. Enclave Soul. That was the one I was talking about earlier that I needed to look up. I'll add your name, and you just have the Art of the Campaign page. So yeah. Also, thanks to Peter for helping straighten out the campaign page. He has got in there and he's added more art from the book, from the different contributors of the book to the campaign, and he has also attributed who done what on there, not like super detailed, but just basically the people that draw the stories and that sort of thing. And writes cartoon break. Ooh. Yeah, I came up with that. I played the guitar, the bass, and didn't do the drums and the vocals. I was pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. And here is the link for anyone that wants to know. I starred that comment. Hopefully it starred. You're welcome. Either name is fine. Okay. It's Daniel McGinnis, which is an awesome name. I always like names that end with Mick, like McGinnis and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool, I guess maybe that's because of like Highlander, what was Highlander's first name? I can't remember, but it was something McLeod. McLeod. All right. I think I'm back. It's Connor McLeod. Is that Highlander's first name is Connor? Connor McLeod? Interesting. Interesting. I actually need to do more work on this utility belt. Shouldn't be inking it because I don't feel like it's done enough. But I just want to get this inked and over with. I need to move on to the next thing. I got more stuff I got to do. Let's see here. My YouTube channel is live. Got some type of evaluation, some thumbs up. Okay, clearing all these things. Cool. Man, I've gotten quiet now. I think what it is, I've ran out of all of enthusiasm. I guess everyone wasn't as enthusiastic as I was. I've given you all energy. I hope yous are bouncing off the walls. Dave writes, right. I think that's a reference to the Connor first name. He says, I got a split. Not everyone. I'm glad that you dropped in, Dave. See you, bud. Pum, pum, pum. All right, so I need to quit inking with this thing. I don't want to get too happy with it. Well, I could do an outline. I'm not super pumped about his legs, but I'm going to do it. There we go. That's a nice looking line. I like that. Thick to thin, and then thick again. That's kind of nice looking. It's not the best, but I kind of like the vibe of it. You know what I mean? I like that vibe. Let's see. Will Avenger in the house. He says, sup, C2B. How are you doing, good sir? I don't know if you saw my new video, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't think nobody else likes it, though, but pretty pumped about it. It's a nice little transition video that gives me time to go from the computer desk over to the drawing board. I think it's pretty metal. Where's my water? I really need to drink my water. All right. It's taking me forever to ink this turd. It's a shame. All right. So where am I at here? Sorry to be quiet, guys. I got to focus on this. The cross hatching stuff is the breaking. It will break you. It'll make you look dumb if you don't do it right. It'll make you look real dumb. And then you have to explain to everybody, like, hey, why'd you do such a crappy inking job? I don't know, man. I thought I was doing good. See, I've inked the pouch. I've inked the pouch in my effort to ink well. It's all right. I've got tools that I can use to fix such calamities, though I'm not going to use them just yet. I'm going to take my little doodler here, and it's time to get all cross hatchy. get all cross happy with my cross hatchy. Okay, that turned out kind of neat, even though you can't see it that well. Let me zoom in here. So again, I am excited about the stuff that could be coming to the channel, the things I'm going to be doing. I think it's going to make it more entertaining for you, for me, and I think ends look more forward to actually tuning in. You know, you'd be like, oh wow, he's actually got some stuff going on here that's kind of neat. I'm like, awesome, thank you very much. Running out of ink with the nibs. I gotta put it back on the page. I wanna do a great freaking job. I don't wanna make it look like it's got mange, but I do mess up, F up, and make it look worse than what it is. Oh man, why can't ink get in too much of a hurry? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not too bad. Look kind of bare bones right there, so let's see if we can patch it up a bit. Maybe one more there. There we go. I think I made it look worse. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Well, Avenger writes, your lyrics are getting better. They are every day. Sketching time. Your fingers will bleed. Well, that turned out nice. I like that. See that, guys? Can I do it again? Sort of. I can sort of do it again. There we go. Nice. That's how you do it. Do it like you act like you know what you're doing, but you don't. That's the key. That's the key right there. You just want me to zoom out so we can get a gander how it looks? All right, let's do that. Just for you. All right, so we got, man, I really need to tighten this thing up. I don't like how it just keeps wanting to go there. But anyway, there's a bang, Knightfall Batman. Then we've got Robin down here. Got this leg going on. Probably didn't need this crap going the way it's going. Maybe I'll whiten that out because it's kind of crosshatch curved in a weird way. So probably need to get rid of that. Let's see. But overall, I think this has turned out pretty good. The bulk of it looks good. Some inking mistakes here and there. Not too shabby. I'm happy with it. Let's put some blocks in. Oh, there's me a good brush. I'll try not to get too close to these edges. I'll use a Sharpie or something like that to kind of get things lined out just a little bit better. All right. I just want to get most of my black spotted in this spot right here. So I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm getting something done, which I am getting something done. The brush getting all Japanesey here, getting all manga-like. Needs to behave. You're in America, brush. I need some American lines on here. American. Need some screaming eagles right now. Fireworks exploding. All right, guys. I think this has been a pretty good episode of Sketching Past Midnight Line. It's not been the best. There's always things I can do better. If you've got any recommendations or anything like that, let me know in the comment section. Also in the chat. I want to remind you that you can find me on Odyssey.com, ODYSEE. ODYSEE. Okay, Odyssey. Odyssey.com. It's a vlogging site, exactly the same as YouTube, but I think it's better. The only thing that gives YouTube the edge is the fact that they have a bigger audience, and you really enjoy it. And don't be like those people that heard about the California gold rush and they waited till everybody and their mother went. You know, the only way you get those big nuggets is you got to be some of the first, you know, to stake your claim on whatever social media platform that you're getting ready to go to. But regardless of whether you go there or not, I want to thank all my new subscribers that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. I've got some live shows that I will hopefully be doing this week. If nothing, goes wrong. Things always go wrong, though. Thursday, I think around 11 o'clock Eastern time, I will be on Peter Palmiotti's show, the creator of Retro. I'll be on his show at 11 p.m. I think Thursday, and then hopefully sometime around that time I will be on Frank's show on the is it the hang on, I'll look it up. I want to get this right. Gotta get it right. Well, anyway, I'll be on Salazar Art Nation or the Taraku Artcast. Okay, be on one of those on Friday night, and I'll hopefully have a time before then, and then maybe some other live streams as well. I don't know how things are, how they'll shake out. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. But thank you for tuning in. And as always, I want to remind you to be the change that you want to see, to be the tide that lifts all ships. I believe that if you have righteousness on your side, then mighty forces will come to your aid. Carpe diem, friends. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for everything. Turn the music down because it's going to get loud.
Well, hello everyone, this is CB Smallwood, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you want to support this channel, then please head on over to newempirecomics.com. Again, that is newempirecomics.com. And the most important thing that you can do right now, other than hitting like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, is do this. Click on the Join the Mailing List button so that you'll be the first to know when our comics are being crowdfunded, exclusive free goodies, news, and more. You also can click it here, which will take you to the mailing list sign up. Just put in your name, your email, hit subscribe, and you are done. So if you want to be notified when I launch a crowdfunder, or whenever I'm giving away something for free, which I may do on occasion, this is the way to go. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for your support.